All right, good morning, viewers. It's 7:50 a.m. in the morning. This customer's complaint is there's a suspension noise when it hits bumps. And by the way, this is a 2018 Honda Civic, 56,000 kilometers, so probably less than 40,000 miles, not even 40,000 miles. And it didn't take me long to figure out what this noise is. All I got to do is turn the steering wheel back and forth. And it's on the driver's side. So while I was upstairs in the service drive-thru, I got the advisor just to do this to see what that clunking noise is, because it's definitely something is loose. And this customer is very lucky because this tie rod is about to pop out. So, back in the day, I remember where suspension parts lasted longer than 40,000 miles, but I guess on these Civics, a couple of guys here also have seen they wear out with less mileage. So let me bring you underneath. I'm gonna find somebody to do this, and we'll see how loose that outer tie rod on the driver's side is. Good thing this customer has a comprehensive warranty, so this is all covered. Get this on there. There you go, that's a good shot. Oh yeah. I can't tell if it's how well it's showing on. Oh yeah, you can see it popping up and down. Okay, so just wanted to show you that. Now we wait for parts department to get in so I can get my parts. Well, first thing you got to do is make sure you're able to crack that jam nut. Hopefully it doesn't pop it out of the tie rod or the socket out of the ball. Okay, it wasn't that tight. The other thing is if you're trying to hammer this thing out, since this thing's loose, you might not get any impact to get the tie rod out, but if anything, you just get an air hammer, you don't really need to protect the threads because you're replacing it anyways. Just get an air hammer and hammer it from the top and it'll come right out. But just make sure you get the jam nut off before you completely remove the tie rod, or you're gonna struggle trying to get that jam nut off. And now we wait for parts still. And yeah, they're still not open yet. Alright, so we finally got our parts. Let's get this thing in and then we can do our alignment. Alright, so tie rod is installed and potential accident avoided. And if you're wondering, no, they didn't hit anything because the rim, there's no damage on the rim. And then this tire is the original tire for this car from the factory, because I don't know if you can see that. 44 of 17, so this is a 2018 year vehicle. Might be an early 18, so 2017 of November or something. But if you look at the other tires, all four of them, they're 44 of 17, so all the tires are manufactured around the same time. So they didn't change the tire or anything. No damage on the rim, so it's not due to impact damage. All right, so the job is pretty much done. It's a simple outer tie rod. It's not hard. I just got to do an alignment. I did check on history. There's no history with this customer with us or any other dealerships, because you can check on our logins to see if this customer has been anywhere else, but it has not. And it's got a quick lube oil change sticker, so I bet you those quick lube places don't check your suspension. So this could have been avoided sooner than later, or not so it doesn't get to this point where it's about to pop out. I know it's low mileage, but we also get customers that have Honda Pilots with 400,000 kilometers on it, and all they do is bring it to quick lube places, and we get them. Yeah, I'll show you a couple of videos on Honda Pilots where the ball joints are completely loose. If you had a shop that actually inspect all your suspension components, those can be avoided and prevent potential accidents. You lose a wheel or something, or you lose control, then you're not risking other people's lives on the road, right? So, but we also get customers that the ball joint actually pops out, and we're doing the control arms or front struts and everything in the parking lot, because it's literally the tow truck driver just drops it off on the ground, and we got to get some floor jacks underneath it to lift it up so we can do the lower control arm and the struts outside in the parking lot on our lot, and then we can bring the car in to see what other damages is underneath. We actually had one where it happened, and then it developed a transmission leak. And what happens is that impact caused the transmission case to crack, and it just had a good slow leak. coming from the transmission. And just because the ball joint popped out and it hit the ground while he was driving, did all the suspension work and then got it going. And then we found a transmission leak in once we got it into the shop. And all it did was crack the transmission case. So we ended up putting a used transmission into it and then had the customer on its way. But that car also had like over 400,000 kilometers on it. So anyways, so I'm going to just go and do an alignment, and that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a comment down below. Check out the link in the description. I have an Amazon store. If you click on it, purchase something, it really helps me out. And I'll see you next time.